All right, YouTube, this is D coming right back at you with another update. As you guys can see, the update is going to be obviously about the new charger that I got. I've been seeing these chargers kind of like all over YouTube. I actually had the B6 some while ago. I had the IMAX B6, but they were saying that there was a whole lot of counterfeits out there. So I went out and I reordered this IMAX B6 right here. I mean, it obviously has the logo right there. And there was a couple ways that they were saying that you can tell whether they was fake or not. One was because of the well, I can't show it right now. I guess I can't really show it right now, but there's actually a serial number underneath the bottom of this thing that you're supposed to have there, and that's a good indicator that somebody put out on the web here on YouTube, as a matter of fact, about being able to distinguish the difference between a genuine IMAX B6 and a fake one. So that's that on that. I wanted to just show you guys that I did go out and I got myself a new balance charger. I passed the other one off to a loved one, and I kept this one right here. I bought this one right here for myself because my brother-in-law, he liked RC just as much as the next guy who likes RC. So, you know, I was just getting them started on the with the Blackout XTE Pro that I passed off to him, and of course I got the Terremoto 10 now. So these are my new updates for it. I was kind of having some issues with the Terremoto. It comes with a 32 milliamp hour 2S Lipo, which isn't bad, but I mean that don't last long. And you know, the Terremoto is kind of like it's real greedy when it comes down to power. So the more you punch it, if you like to punch it, you know, and do wheelies and things of that nature, you know, that's me. I don't do a whole lot of bashing, but I do like to get out there on the dirt and in the grass and just see it, you know, do its thing or whatever. But a 32 milliamp hour battery isn't really going to cut it. You know, I mean, you get like maybe 10 to 15 minutes of true hard time out of that battery off full charge. And I just think I need more than that. So what I did, I previously owned some of these batteries right here, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with the brand. They're called Floureon. Floureon high-powered, high-quality batteries. And this, of course, is a 3S, and it says 8,000 milliamp hour at 40C. So, I previously had a 5,500 milliamp hour 3S Lipo from the same brand here, and these were shipped out of somewhere out of Jersey, I believe. If you guys are wondering, I got this off eBay, and the only thing I don't like about this pack, and you know, I'm not the most experienced with this. The only thing I don't like about the pack is that it seems as though for it to get the 8,000 milliamp hour, what they did was, if you can count the cells inside of this thing, is 6 cells in here. So that means that what they did was either took 2 3S lipos, which is traditionally stacked 3 cells. They took 2 of those, stacked them together, and they ran them in parallel. That seemed to me like what they did. I mean, I'm not knocking them for doing this. I mean, I've had lipos that have gone bad with bad cells, and I have swapped those cells or add those cells to convert a 2S to a 3S or a 3S to a 4S. I mean, the longer you be in the game of RC, you're going to end up doing stuff like that. But hey, this is my first time buying a fat pack like this with 6 cells in it, and this is obviously a either you can get this in 2 scenarios, right? Either these 2 cells here, either you have 2 cells that are ran series. I'm sorry. Either you have 2 cells that are ran parallel, right? That means you have the same voltage, which would be, I think, 3.6 3.7, I believe it is. Yeah, 3.7 volts. So if you run them in parallel, you will double the capacitance of those two cells by maintaining the same voltage. You understand? So you'll still have 3.7 here, 3.7 for these two, and 3.7 for those two. But initially what would happen, instead of having instead of having, like, if this cell here was per se, I don't know, 10 milliampere, and you run it in parallel with this cell right here, it would double the capacitance of it. Now, instead of it being 10 milliampere, it's 20 milliampere by maintaining a 3.7 volt charge. So I think, it was two case scenario. Either these two individual cells here have been tripled, or they took two 3S lipos, like a triple stack here on top, a triple stack on the bottom, which make two 3S lipos, run them in parallel. So you have this 3S on the bottom would be 4,000 milliamp hours, and the one on the top would be 4,000 milliamp hours as well. So doubling the capacitance of that, you'll get your 8,000 milliamp hours by still maintaining your 3S voltage, which is 11.1, of course. Now the 40C, I don't understand that. Now I know that's a 2K scenario with how come this thing got 6 cells and is only rated at a 3S. I know the 2K scenarios, we just covered that. But the 40C burst, there's been a lot of debate over the 40C, the C rating of a LiPo battery. Can you change the C rating of a LiPo battery is the debate. Most would say no, and that a discharge rate is a discharge rate. But some say that since the discharge rate is factored off of capacitance, that if you change the capacitance, that you would change the C rating. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about the whole debate, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this video right here. Yeah, this is an update. Yeah, this give my Terremoto a bigger gas tank per se. In theory, you run longer off more milliamp hours, so bigger gas tank. So I want to know what you guys think in the comments below. Help me out. I don't know. What do you guys think about the C rating of a LiPo battery? Can you change the C rating of the LiPo battery, or is the discharge rate a set property within LiPos? Leave your comments in the section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, it's D, and I'm out.